Hey guys, one of the biggest questions around Borderlands 3 so far has been about the girl that we have seen with Maya throughout the trailers. Part of the mystery was people did not recognize the planet they were on and wondered who this girl is. I did talk about her a little bit in my biggest unanswered questions from E3 video, but she really deserves her own video, so we are going to start at the very beginning when we first saw her and give up to the confirmed details, and then we can get into a little bit of speculation as well. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at HaterHype, and let's get right into it. So this girl is named Ava, and we first saw her all the way back in the very first marketing for Borderlands 3 during the Masque of Mayhem teaser trailer. And we got two different shots of her, the first being a somewhat close-up shot of her face next to Amara, which didn't really show us too much and didn't give us any details, but the more important shot is Maya handing her a book, which is what really started the Siren speculation. Maya is giving her this book that we have never seen before or heard Maya talk about before, and a lot of people assume that it had something to do with sirens. The book was relating to sirens, or it was some sort of siren knowledge passed down through the generations. After that, Ava showed up again in the reveal trailer on the planet, as I said before, we have not seen before with Maya. And the speculation at the time was that this could be Maya's home planet of Athenas. And it wasn't until E3 that we finally got definitive answers. During the AMD Horizon Gaming panel at E3, we did get confirmation that the planet Ava and Maya are on is Athenas. Maya, if you remember all the way back to Borderlands 2 and some of the echo logs, we know that Maya was raised on this planet by the Order of the Impending Storm, which was a group of monks that basically used Maya to control the people on this planet. And we really only heard of them through echo logs, so if we are returning to this planet, we could see what's left of the Order, if anything, after Maya left, and if there's any deeper meaning to their name, the Order of the Impending Storm, and what this impending storm might be. We also will most likely get some answers for sirens on this planet, and Ava could have been found by the Order the same way Maya was and is in a similar position as Maya until Maya gets to this planet and either saves her or takes her up as her own. I could definitely see the Order though on this planet turning on Maya once the Calypso Twins show up. The Calypso Twins, especially Tyrene, definitely seems like the stronger siren, so they could definitely start to worship her in exchange for whatever they want, which is when the Vault Hunters show up as well. And it becomes a fight for whatever Siren and Iridian knowledge is available on this planet. But getting back to Ava, this is what Randy Varnell had to say about her in an IGN interview.
So we also see Maya with longer hair in the trailer. She looks great in her longer hair. And is she teaching this new character that we don't know about, like a siren ability? It looks like that's what's happening.
As much as she can, she is. Yes.
So it's kind of coming back along to the siren trajectory. Is this a situation where like sirens can be trained, or what else can you go into there? I'm sure there's spoiler territory.
I don't want to go into a lot right now, but again, you're great eyes and great questions. We will confirm, I think Paul said earlier, we were sharing with you, this character's name is Ava, and you'll be learning a lot more about her in the future. And she is Maya's protege, and the game will definitely talk about more about sirens all the way around. So I'm really having to pick my words carefully because I don't want to, there's so much cool to discover here on that. I don't want to give it away, but you've got the gist of it. There's definitely a teaching moment going here, and Ava's not there yet.
Gotcha.
So I think it's helpful to understand what protege means. The definition on Google says, quote, a person who is guided and supported by an older and more experienced or influential person. And I would say apprentice is a comparable word. So Ava is Maya's siren apprentice, which definitely makes sense. Even in the newest trailer from E3, we see her start to imitate Maya. While Maya is able to harness her phase lock ability, Ava tries as well, does the same motions, but Ava can't harness or pull out any abilities yet, which makes sense. She doesn't even have the siren tattoos yet, but Maya has definitely been teaching her some tactics. In an interview with Screen Rant, Borderlands 3 co-writer Danny Homan did talk about how exactly people become sirens, which could explain how or when Ava will become a siren. And this is what he had to say. So Danny was asked, quote, are new sirens created when old ones die? Danny responded saying, quote, these are all great questions. You will find out some of that in this game. Who knows? But the more interesting question he was asked was, quote, can existing people become sirens? And Danny responded saying, quote, that's an interesting question. I mean, there are a lot of ways someone can become a siren. It's not a de facto X-Men kind of thing. There's some different conditions that kind of arise. Yeah, sirens are unique, and I feel like to keep it a little amorphous, what we like the most is when fans kind of create their own myths and stories about how this kind of stuff happens. As a writer, we try not to definitively say one thing because there's a lot of possibilities, end quote. So this is obviously really interesting and could have huge implications for Borderlands. Not only for Ava, but I think this also relates to Troy. He has siren tattoos and is a male, which goes against everything we know about sirens up to this point. So we definitely need to get some answers about that in Borderlands 3. So I think him saying that not all sirens are the same kind of alludes to this fact that Troy will have some sort of different siren origin than Ava, and I think it will show two sides of the spectrum. I think Ava will definitely be trained up to the position of siren. She was found pretty young, and they are developing her into the person she will be when she finally gets her powers, when I think Troy was given his, and it kind of shows the difference, the two ends, and I think Ava will be really important in stopping the Calypsos and how the Vault Hunters are able to foil everything they do. So I could really go on forever though, but Ava is definitely going to play a big role in this story, and I think there are a lot of interesting ways Gearbox could go about having her be the foil to the Calypsos and how she could kind of be the antithesis of what the Calypsos are. She could be the opposite of what Tyreen is able to do. But that's where I'm going to end this video. Make sure to like and share this video, subscribe for all things Borderlands, and I will see you guys in the next one.